Welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. First of all, I want to shout out to my people, Rory Parkin. We've got Fozan, I think is how you say that, Hakim. We've got Tino Daish Mafumo. We've also got Jonathan Pachen, I think is how you pronounce that. Vanessa Matandico. We've also got T-Mad. We've got LA10 FIFA. All those people, put that word in the comment section below. That's what I'm talking about. Just wait. There is another word for this episode. But straight into the press conference. Let's get on with those questions. Yes, you in the front. Go ahead. Parkin from Parkin Papers. What striker are you looking to replace Ibrahimovic, and why are you trying to replace him? Why do I want to replace him? Now, Ibrahimovic, 35 years of age. I know. Looks like he still plays like he's 20. But he's 35 years of age. He needs to move on. Hopefully to do something even more great, if that's possible for Ibrahimovic. But if we could bring in a player, probably more for pace reasons, because he's decreasing in the pace, he's decreasing in stats, he's not going to be worth money, and then he's going to be worth like 10 million next year. We won't be able to make money off him, and then he'll literally go for free. That's not what I want from Ibrahimovic. I want to make some moolah. Yes, you on the left. No, yeah, you. Go ahead. Brad Juditsky. Why don't you bring in Kingsley Coman? He's young and he can be versatile. Like I said in the last episode, Kingsley Coman is on loan at Bayern Munich. He's going to go back to Juventus, I think, next season. That's when we'll go after Kingsley Coman. Obviously, because of the reasons we can't go after him whilst he's on loan. So, I'm sorry, Bayern Munich. My hands are still off him. Don't worry. They're still off him. Yep, you at the back. Rafael Gulzar, do you think as a manager you have brought the fear factor back at Old Trafford? Of course we brought the fear factor back to Manchester United. I mean, literally, it's like in Fear Factor. If you guys remember that show, well, I'm pretty old. But yeah, Fear Factor, eating insects, that's what they think they're doing when they come to Old Trafford now. They think they're going to eat insects, they're already fearing it, and then we come there, smack all the goals in, and then obviously they go away with a bit of a down heart, if you know what I mean, a bit downhearted. Yes, you at the back. Fozan Hakim, are you looking to sign Ousmane Dembele, one of the greatest young prospects from Borussia Dortmund? One of the greatest young players, you say? Ousmane Dembele. Yes, he's got a lot of potential. A lot of potential. We're not talking about Moussa Dembele from Celtic. We're talking Ousmane Dembele from Borussia Dortmund. That would mean I'd have to kick Mkhitaryan out of his spot. Where would Lingard fit into this team with Ousmane Dembele coming in? I don't know. Would you want me to go for Ousmane Dembele? That is the real question. One more question right at the back. Go ahead. Bilal Najib. Man United is known for having homegrown players in their squad. How come you don't sign any English players? What do you mean, English players? That doesn't mean they're homegrown if I bring in English players. They need to be born in Manchester, bred in Manchester, and then we'll bring them to the club. Not City, Man United, the real club of Manchester, and then obviously grow them as a great player. That is where my youth academy comes in. That is my youth players. They're homegrown, if you know what I mean. We sign them to my youth, we bring them up through my youth, I sign them to my first team, start playing them, and all of a sudden they're the new Rashford, mate. The new Marcus Rashford is here at the club. One more question, because you're waving your hand like a madman right at the back. Go ahead. Russia Gamer, what do you think was the best signing Louis van Gaal made while manager of Man United? Wow, what a question. The best signing, probably Martial, but when you talk about bringing them into the club, not just signings, probably Marcus Rashford. It's going to be between one of them two, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, thank you for the questions, I really appreciate it. If you have got more questions, let me know in the comment section below for the next press conference. Let's go! Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to Post Gaming. It's your boy Sunny, and we are back with some more FIFA 17 Manchester United career mode. As you guys know, in the last episode, we left off with an offer for Griezmann, which was Ibrahimovic and 25 million. They want close to 80 million plus Ibrahimovic. I don't think I'm going to go through with that. Also, Nemanja Matic's deal for 22 million was accepted. We're going to go ahead and put that contract offer out there, but I'm not sure if I want to bring him in. Let me know if you want Matic at the club. For the Griezmann deal, I'm going to go ahead and offer them a little bit more, but not in the way of money. I'm going to offer them more as a player, and I'm thinking of offering them Juan Mata plus 25 million for Antoine Griezmann. Is this deal gonna go through? We don't use Mata as much as we probably should in the first team. Plus he's a bit iffy about his first team football at the moment. My inform left back Marcus Rojo has now joined Paris Saint-Germain for 17.5 million. 14.5 has been allocated to our transfer budget. Also, Matic has accepted that contract to join the club. If we do bring him in, we're left with 17 million. If not, we've got around the 40 million mark, I think. Yeah, around 40 million. That's a lot of moolah. Who should we go for? Okay, so I know a lot of you want me to go after him. It's not just the one that actually asked the question for the press conference. So I am going to go after Ousmane Dembele from Borussia Dortmund. He has only recently signed for 14 million. That's the reason I didn't want to go after these kind of players that have recently signed. But I'm going to go straight out there with 10 million pounds and see what they say. They're probably going to ask for a lot more. And speaking of Dembele's, why not go after Moussa Dembele, the striker for Celtic, who has recently joined them as well. It doesn't actually say that, but he has recently joined them. I'm going to put in, I don't know how much he's worth. I'm going to say 5 million for Moussa Dembele. We want the youngsters. We're looking to bring them up through the club. Is Moussa Dembele going to be a future star here at Man United? Transfer offer unacceptable. They still want 53.5 plus Ibrahimovic for Bale. I'm going to do the same deal as I done for Griezmann. We're going to offer them Juan Mata, but only 10 million on top. I think Mata's been in enough good form to convince them that they need that cam in that kind of position, and Juan Mata can do the job for Real Madrid. Nemanja Matic still waiting for our deal, or our decision. Oh my god. Alright, Nemanja Matic, get out of here. We don't need you. We're going to bring in Renato Sanchez for 18 million. You guys wanted it to happen, so it's happening. Like I said, you guys run the show with this career mode. We're going to sign him for a squad rotation player, but he's going to be playing a lot more than a squad rotation player would. Trust me, I'm all about bringing the youth through my team. And like I said, the youth academy is the place where we're going to bring our youth from. And look at that Mariani guy. He's growing very nicely. 85 to 94 potential. Yo, we've got ourselves a stud right there. He's the next one, Mata. Also, another player who actually caught the eye of a lot of teams throughout the season. I think he was on loan away from Real Madrid. He's come back to Real Madrid, and he's an exciting prospect at Real Madrid. Is Marco Asensio. I'm going to be honest, I didn't see much of him, but I know he's got a lot of potential, and someone commented to go ahead and look at him, and he looked good. Trust me, I watched a few highlights. He looks like a good player. I'm going to put 10 million in as a blind offer, and then we'll wait for Real Madrid to come back and see what they want. Definitely not. They want Florenzi, and it's Manchester City. If they come up with 65 million, then they can have Florenzi. I'm not going to sell him for less than that to Manchester City. For any other team, maybe 30 million, 35 million. Man City, get out of here. Also, they believe the sum is too low for Ousmane Dembele, so I'm going to put a higher offer in for Dembele. How much did I offer them? I offered them 10 million. That's why. Let's go 15 million. I want to offer them around 20 million. That's probably what they're going to ask for. But right now, 15 million. Come on, let us sign it. Whoa! They want 100 million on top if we're to actually let him go to Atletico Madrid for Griezmann. Mata and 100 million. Are they crazy? Are they absolutely crazy? I'm going to offer them 35 million and Mata. See if that goes through. Come on. Also, an offer that could go through is Smalling for Diego Godin. He's worth 32 million pounds. Smalling is worth 27 million pounds. No, 23.5 million pounds. But he's 27 years of age. Hopefully it goes through, because I did want to sign him in the summer transfer window. I didn't know how to get the deal done though, and someone told me to go for a swap for Smalling. Why not give it a try? One more player I want to go for before our next game is a young centre-back. This is only if I manage to sell Daily Blind and sell on Smalling as well within this January transfer window. Is Mauricio Lemos. He obviously proved, or impressed even, while he was at Las Palmas. He's only just recently joined apparently from Rubin Kazan. We're going to go ahead and try and purchase him for a transfer fee of 12 million. We'll see what they say to that. If they say yes straight away, we might have offered a bit too much. I'm also going to check something that I think actually happened in the summer transfer window, and it was Man City. Yes, they did. Signed Aurier from Paris Saint-Germain for 30.5 million. They're interested in Florenzi. I'm going to go ahead and try and offer them Florenzi for a straight swap deal for Serge Aurier. Okay, so now we've got a game up against Stoke City, and I've gone for the paciest team that I could field out there, except for Smalling and Blind on my pairing at the back, just to give them some good game time, hopefully get them noticed, and hopefully get them sold as well. We've got Shaw and Valencia playing as my fullbacks. Gustavo's making his debut as well. Rashford's playing up top to get that pace through the middle. Come on, boys, let's go get a win. Here's Romero. We'll get a throwaway here to Rashford, who's headed that nicely down for himself, apparently. Now out to Neymar, and Neymar might be able to get away with this. He has. He's got support in the middle. It's Neymar into the box. Finish that, Draxler. Why has he chested it? Just take the header on and put it in the back of the net. Pogba's got a yellow card. Here's Peters. Played into the middle. Pogba attacks it and gets the ball back well. Draxler back into Pogba. Pogba's alone. It's 1-0. Manchester United, just like that. And he's dabbing. Pogba's all the way. Pogba all the way. What? Pogba all the way. Pogba all the way. What? Put him in your top goal scorer sheet, mate, because he's going to be up there, hopefully. I think that's his first goal under my management, actually. Not quite sure. It says, yeah, first in the Premier League. It might be his first under my management. Not going to be a top goal scorer, but he scores when it means something. Here we go. Corner United. Pogba is going to take it. Who are we going to aim at? I'm looking around the Neymar to Smalling side. Smalling! What a goal from Chris Smalling. That is what I'm talking about. And he's celebrating with Pogba, the man coming back to Manchester United to make a huge difference. He scored and got himself an assist in this game. What a header from Smalling. He's glanced at him. Beautiful. Like an angel. A very big angel. Luis Gustavo, Draxler. Go on, Luis. I see you running. He's ready to get forward now. Luis Gustavo into Marcus Rashford. Turns his man. It's Marcus Rashford. Come on, man. That should have been a goal. Here's Peters. That is it. Full time at their stadium. We've beat them 2-0. We'll come away with a great result. Another 3 points on the table. Sorry, Mark Hughes, mate. Sorry. It's just not what you thought was going to happen, was it? Unlike real life, actually, when we drew 1-1 thanks to their lucky goal. We actually played beautifully. I don't know how we didn't win that game. But anyway, we've won the game 2-0. Pogba with an assist and a goal. Comes away with the Man of the Match award. Neymar went missing. Transfer offer unacceptable. They want 100 million altogether plus my player. Are they crazy? They're having a laugh. I'm going to leave Bale for now. Maybe come back when we've got a little bit more moolah. Also, the Celtic deal for 5 million for Moussa Dembele has actually been accepted. I'm not sure how much it's worth. I'm going to go ahead and put a scout report out there anyway, but we might be signing him for a bit too much. I'm not sure. Sporadic first team player. I don't know. What is he worth? Oh my God. That is huge. Lloris wants to leave Tottenham Hotspurs. The 30-year-old has stunned the Spurs by making a verbal request to leave. 88 overall. Is in bad form at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and try and capitalize on this deal straight away. Come on. We're going to offer them up Sergio Romero, and I'm going to give them 10 million. Sergio Romero and 10 million for Hugo Lloris. Yo, we've got loads of messages. An accepted deal for Diego Godin. Whoa. An accepted deal in a straight swap for Chris Smalling for Diego Godin. I'm going to put the contract out there, but it's up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below, should I make this deal happen? And it would be Rafael Varane and Diego Godin at the back as my first team centre-backs. Eric Bailly as my centre-back, backup cover, whatever you want to call it. Yo, that is a big deal if we bring him to the club. Let me know, should we make it happen? Also, loads of unacceptables. I'm not going to go after Griezmann. I think they want too much moolah. Also, they're not even interested in Sergio Romero. They want 25 million on top if they take Florenzi. That's not going to happen. There's nowhere near what's going to happen. What are they talking about? I mean, Florenzi, how much is he worth? Alright, 8 million less than Aurier. What I'm going to do, I'm going to offer them £2 million. Would they bite? They want 27 million for Mauricio Lemos. You know what? I'm going to go up to 15 million. 27 million, that is a lot of money. Also, Manchester City come back and they say, They're not even interested in Florenzi with that kind of price tag set on him. And Real Madrid also rejected our offer for Asensio. They think he's worth more.
We've got a bigger bid in then. I'm not sure how much he's worth at the moment. We still have a question mark over his overall stat. We're looking at 15 million. 15 million for Marco Asensio. If I'm correct, he's an 81 overall and an 80 overall to start with. I'm not quite sure, but Moussa Dembele, wait, that's the wrong one. Moussa Dembele has accepted his contract. Dortmund still, oh my god, they want 25.5 million. We're gonna go in there with 18 million. They wanted to say for Renato Sanchez. We gave them 18 million and they accepted it. It could happen. Speaking of Renato Sanchez,
he's gonna be the next player joining the club here at Manchester United. I told you, you guys wanted it to happen. I made it happen just like that. Okay, dream with me for a second here. Dream alongside me. We could play like this, alright? We could play like that. We could also bring in Draxler here if we wanted to bring in Draxler. We could bring in Mata. We could bring in Mkhitaryan. We've got the backups if we need to bring them along. We've got Neymar playing left wing. We could bring in Martial if we need to. I want to sound Memphis Depay and Young on. Also, we've got Aubameyang who can play right wing. We've got Lingard there as backup. Striker, we've got Ibrahimovic. We've got Rashford there as backup. I want to sell Fellaini, so he's not going to be in my squad. Varane and Goldin would be there. We could also play Smalling there for now if that deal falls through for some awful reason. But Eric Bailly could become our first team centre back over time. We've got Lucio who can play left back. We haven't got a backup left back at the moment. That is what we could actually look to buy. We've got a right back. We haven't got a backup right back. We've got Valencia, but I'm looking to sell Valencia on. I think Valencia would make a little bit of moolah. He is in great form at the moment. We've got Oblak. We've got some great backup goalkeepers in Sergio Romero, Donnarumma. Johnston could be moving on as well. We've also got a guy called Henderson there. We need to sell these keepers on. We've got 5 keepers in the club right now. Oh my god. A couple of deals I actually want to go for is to bring in Eriksen and James Rodriguez. And what I'm actually going to do is offer up a massive player here at Manchester United, Juan Mata, in a straight swap deal for Eriksen. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for James Rodriguez apparently. His form is bad for Christian Eriksen, so hopefully it goes through. What's his form like? His form's okay. See, that might fall through now because his form's okay. We're going to go ahead and offer them the same deal, but we are going to put a little bit of moolah on top for James Rodriguez. We'll put in 10 million. 10 million and Juan Mata for James Rodriguez. He don't play much. He don't play much. For our club, we've only signed Renato Sanchez, Luis Gustavo, Neymar, and we've only let go of Ronaldo, Schweinsteiger plus 2 million, and we've sold players. And we literally kind of swapped Renato Sanchez for Marcos Rojo. Only 500k more. That's actually a good deal, I think. That's probably the best deal possible that we could have made. But let me know in the comment section who you guys want me to sign and who you want me to sell. Also, the word for the episode is Coca-Cola. It's kind of 2 words. It's kind of 1 word if you put the dash in there. So Coca-Cola is the word. Let me know in the comment section below that comment if you got to this point of the video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Smash that like button down below for that free orgasm. It really helps us out a lot. But for now, it has been me. You guys have been great, and I'm out. Peace.